Never have I seen a complete failure of corporate controls and such complete absence of trustworthy financial information. Those are the opening statements of the bankruptcy lawyer taker over of FTX. So morning, welcome to Crypto Market Summary, where we're keeping a finger on the pulse of crypto NFTs and shitcoin markets as well. So we went over a little bit of this before. This is the FTX leaked balance sheet, probably worth its weight of nothing. So this kind of goes over all the liabilities, liquid assets, less liquid assets, and illiquid assets in here. But if we start going into here, this John Woo.eth guy on Twitter, he did a good summary of the new CEO, FTX CEO's first day of bankruptcy court, I guess they call it. He was the one that saw Enron's bankruptcy proceedings. He says it's the worst case of his career. Roughly, it says, look, we owe a lot of people a lot of money and we don't know exactly where it all is, but we're looking. John Ray is the appointed overseer, having overseen Enron and other high-profile bankruptcies. So this is like a serious investigation by serious adults. Good. I mean, it's probably good for look at all the people that lost money in this thing. Never in my career have I seen such a complete failure of corporate controls. It's crazy. So you're saying, however, this balance sheet was produced by the debtors were controlled by Mr. Bankman-Fried. So he doesn't have any confidence. So that's this thing here. Yeah, it's published. I think this was out November 10th. Yeah, so that was out November 10th. You can see it there. FTX did not maintain centralized control of its cash. They didn't even keep a running list of their bank accounts. Come on. What's going on? I've heard of the FTX auditors, U.S. auditors. Let's just say they're best known for having an office in the metaverse. Whew. All right. So basically, they didn't even have any employee management. So they didn't know, incapable of furnishing a list of employees, terms and agreements, each employee's status. Employees were paid through approved disbursements by responding to with personalized emojis. Approved. Oh, God. So basically, SBF and Gary Wang controlled all of FTX's digital assets. And this is kind of the malicious part here. They're using software to conceal the misuse of customers' funds. So a lot of customers' funds were gone. And we're still seeing all that. It's nothing new, but it's malicious. You know what I mean? It sounds malicious, allegedly. Sam basically used Signal to hide all of his decisions to communicate with employees. Red flag. So TLDR, FTX is worse than Enron, run by SBF and a few insiders using Signal, committing immense fraud and no sense of bank accounts, employees, or cash on hand, liquidity management. Man, these guys didn't even know they weren't even setting stop losses on some of this stuff. Yeah, back to that. Approved. But, and then the whole thing gets weirder. So to bring you through a little bit more of what's going on, Bahama's government ordered Bankman-Fried to hack the FTS system and transfer the assets to the Bahamian Government. That's from a court filing. What is going on? And then there's even new stuff. A new bankruptcy filing shows that the value of FTX crypto holdings is just $659,000 after SBF said they were worth $5 billion. Man. This is the Bahamian Government is now one of the largest holders of Ethereum. I think they're top 10. That's crazy because I know they said they got FTX was getting hacked, this and that. It's absolutely insane what's going on. So I don't have a conclusion on this. It's just kind of an update bringing you from A to B, A being where you were, B being where you are. Now kind of showing you what this nice fella had to say. What was his name there? Oh, that's not him. So it's this guy here, John Woo.eth on Twitter. He did a great little thing. I'll put the link in the video. I don't know if you like the content, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it. It helps little guys like us out. So we're going to transfer over now right into the crypto market summary, where we kind of just rip through a lot of different metrics for the day. So, you know what? Here we're seeing a little bit of, not a lot of change. We're still on total coin market cap, still looking about $873 billion. So we're down. We haven't been over 900 billion in quite a while here. And since the FTX collapse, we haven't been over $1 trillion. It was kind of climbing there. It was doing some nice stuff. A lot of money flowing in, but nothing anymore. Thanks to Mr. I approve everything with emojis. Like, so I always like to see what's going on here with the shitcoin market cap. What do we see? So Plato, Life's a Degen. Nothing. Usually it's some sort of tweet from Elon that's in here. I do track all this. You can kind of see some of the information down here on the Ethereum shitcoins. You know, kind of just taking a look at trends and whatnot. You know, these ones, that's crazy, man. There are so much. What is that? That is a big. There's some big coins that launch on BNB sometimes. I don't get it. 31,265. Jeez, that's a lot of money going in there. So let's look at marketplace volumes. So for Magic Eden, it's about 150,621 times Solana. So now we take a look at some of this stuff here. We'll see what's going on. OpenSea is doing 7 million. NFT volume is down. I know, like, I listen to and plug GM NFTs quite a bit. They even changed their name from GM NFTs to GM Web3. Woo! That's crazy. Probably just because they ain't got. Look at the volume. That's why. Look at this shit. 14 million. Like the average of the last 7 days, we're looking at like 16 million. That's ridiculous. What's going on here? So now we look at commodity prices. So what WTI? I know some people are saying that oil price doesn't affect macro as much when inflation is kind of trending downwards a little bit, but it still does, and especially if it hits over that 95 bucks a barrel. You'll see it. Natural gas in Europe, that was a big thing back when I started tracking this, when it was, you know, double the price it is now. Natural gas in the US going up. That's just the price of a lot of things going up, right? Oh well, so 4.49 for a 2-year, and 2-year bonds and 10-year bonds at 3.8. So the 0.69. Someone said it was, I think, OSF or maybe Mando, but they were saying that this spread, the 2 to the 10-year, has been the steepest, the biggest spread it's been in over a century, indicating that we are highly anticipating a recession incoming. 4.49. That's really high. Or that's getting real steep. All right, we're going to take a look here at the ENS. What are we seeing? So you can see kind of like the 2-year trend. This is the US bond 2-year trend. So this is the ENS. Typically kind of rip through this. So I have this little gripper and ripper spreadsheet macro that I made. It is, you just gripper and ripper. I don't know why. So it's running now. I don't know what happened there. Something's been going funky in here. But basically just kind of breaks down what you see here down into 10K Club, 999, 3-digit palindromes. So then we'll typically just kind of aggregate all the data from Flips Finance. I'll sort by floor. Well, those autoglyph prices came down 300 to 275 ETH. So now let's just track and see what's going on here. So Bored Apes, 61, those are kind of floating around 62 as a peak now. Wow, that's crazy. CryptoPunks staying the same. Mutants at 11.6. Other side deeds just kind of floating around. Everything's down. What are we seeing here? Not a lot of changes in here. MFers down. Cyberkong VX is down. Rug Radio is back up. Anonymize. Ooh, those are tanking. Wrecked Guy. Those are pretty steady there. Ether Orcs. Yeah, those are back to 0.39. Consortium Keys up there. Anyways, that's what we got. That's what we're looking at. Enjoy and see you guys again tomorrow.